A car bursts into flames just moments after the driver safely exits the vehicle. According to Associated Press, Iowa's Cedar Rapids Fire Department released a video of a car engine catching fire at the intersection of Edgewood Road and 42nd Street Northeast. No one was injured in the incident. According to fire department officials, the driver reported seeing the check engine light on before the fire broke out in the engine compartment. Firefighters arrived 4 minutes after the fire started and found the front of the car completely engulfed in flames. They used a water line on board the fire engine to extinguish the car. The fire happened at 10:32 a.m. Wednesday, causing traffic delays that lasted nearly an hour until the car was towed away. Thousands rallied in Chicago on May Day to voice their opposition to the Trump administration on Thursday. According to Associated Press, protesters gathered in a West Side park before marching through downtown streets to the lakefront. Some played drums and danced, while others chanted, "No justice, no peace." The crowd included union workers, immigrant rights advocates, pro-Palestinian activists, and students calling for better-funded public schools. Among them was Lucia Sanchez, an immigrant from Mexico, who said President Donald Trump's crackdown on immigration is concerning. "The message is that we workers are decent people, we are not criminals," she said. "Please let us work for the good of our families and for the good of ourselves."
I am a retired teacher from the Chicago Public Schools. It is terrible what he is doing to education. But that's not the worst of it. What he's done to Ukraine, despite whatever deal he just made, what he's doing with tariffs, ruining businesses across the country, what he's done to immigrants.
Trump's putting judges in jail. Trump's out here not following the law, not following the Constitution. They claim to care about all the Constitution, but as soon as it's inconvenient to them, they spit on that shit. They don't care about nothing. They just care about taking over this country, about giving more money to their people and taking money from the people who are already starving.
Stand up, fight back! When trans rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When immigrants' rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back!
El mensaje es que a nosotros los trabajadores somos personas decentes, no somos criminales, que por favor nos deje trabajar por el bien de nuestra familia y de nosotros mismos.
Well, I'm hoping that it's cumulative, that over time that the administration here, the Trump administration and Congress will realize that there's a strong voice for democracy and to keep our democracy and to protect due process.
Security forces in Syria and local Druze gunmen deployed inside the Damascus suburb of Jeramana. According to Associated Press, it is a suburb where days of clashes between pro-Syrian government gunmen and fighters who belong to the Druze minority sect left dozens dead or injured. At a later stage, heavy weapons will be handed over to authorities. As part of the deal, forces from the Defense Ministry will deploy around Jeramana without going inside. On Thursday, Syria's Druze spiritual leader harshly criticized Syria's government for what he called an unjustified genocidal attack on the minority community. Early Friday, the Druze religious leadership said the community is part of Syria and refuses to break away from the country, adding that the role of the state should be activated in the southern province of Sweda and authorities should be in control of the Sweda-Damascus highway. Meanwhile, Israel's Air Force struck near Syria's presidential palace early Friday after warning Syrian authorities not to march toward villages inhabited by members of the Druze sect in southern Syria. Friday's strike was Israel's second on Syria this week, and attacking an area close to the presidential palace appears to send a strong warning to Syria's new leadership that is mostly made up of Islamist groups led by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham.
ممنوع بيقول انا وزاره الدفاع انا مجموعه فلانيه ممنوع اعطينا تعليمات ممنوع لا يغادر ابدا هو يتعامل تمام خلينا نحط مجموعه يلا استعين بالله روح حرك.
اللي حصل انه صار اتفاق مع اهالي منطقه جرمانه بتسليم السلاح للدوله، والكل حيخضع تحت مظله الدوله، وحيدخل ان شاء الله تعالى مجهز ارتال الامن العام للدخول للمنطقه لتامين المنطقه بشكل جيد، انتشار ونشر حواجز طوق كامل حول جرمانه، عدم دخول مجموعات تخريبيه او حدا بده يخرب لجرمانه.
الحمد لله يعني إدارة الأمن العام كان عندها وعي كافي إنه هي تحسن تعطي توجه صورة صحيحة للمجتمع وللناس إنه لا نحن جايين لحمايتكم، نحن جايين لبسط الأمن والأمان.